Welcome everyone. So this is not just going to be a car channel, because I also have been working on a video game. I'm sure you'll enjoy anything I work on. This is more for the people that are trying to build their own video game. So to start out, this is the Brackeys platformer tutorial to start with, and then I added on to it. I'll just go over a few of the issues I ran into while building the video game. Um, so to start with, the hard part is getting these moving platforms to stay where they are. You can go in, so they're animated. Each one has a corresponding number. They should be here, but this is the animation that's associated with them. And then you basically have to make a new animation for each one. Don't copy and paste if you can help it, because if you do, it's going to copy the attributes of the one below it, or the one that you copied. Next, what you're going to want to do is figure out your movement style. For mine, so I have, let me show you the UI layer, if I can remember how to work this. Let me go. It's a scene, I believe. I made it. Yes. So scores at the top, I had to make it bigger to fill all screens. And then I just made some arrows in Photoshop, sized them down. It's the same arrow, just flipped. I didn't get too particular with it. This is for touchscreen. So I built this for mobile, for Android, which, speaking of which, that was a pain in the butt building a game to go on the Android store, but we'll get into that in a second. This is just a quick rundown of where I'm at right now. So this is, I built this. It has the information at the top for how many coins you collect. I would like to add a timer to the top as well, but I haven't gotten that far. So I did run into a problem. So with GD, not GDScript, but Godot itself, they have a save function where you can save and call up your character's position, but it is not safe. You can run malicious code in the file if somebody were to like access someone's phone. So it's not a good idea to run their save stuff. You should really be converting it to what did they say? I think it was HTTP requests to make it safer. Once you do that, it's pretty straightforward, but I just haven't messed with that yet. That'll be next. This is just the first game using GDScript. I haven't gone into my RPG that I want to build. This is just a platformer, a little bit difficult of a platformer. Um, it's pretty chill. Yeah. I guess I'll go into the problems that arose when I made it. All right, so now we're going to go on to the export system. So if you're going to export it for Android, one thing you have to do is export format. You have to turn off debugger for the package. Oh, this is the issue that I ran into. I just didn't know I needed to put the unique name in here instead of on the file itself, because this is my first Android project. So the mistake I was making, I just I left this blank. I didn't use the format it requires. So it was throwing a bunch of errors, and I just couldn't figure it out. Nobody had a good tutorial for this version of Godot or Godot, I should say. But yeah, that was basically all the issues that I ran into. Um, the I think it was not JavaScript. Yeah, Java. One of the Java files that you have to link to in your project. You can't link or you can't follow the instructions on the site because it just doesn't work. So I figured out if you link two folders up for the same thing, it works just fine. Pretty straightforward. Once you follow the instructions and do everything, I had to do a bunch of research on Reddit. If you find a solution to a problem you're having, though, make sure you put it in the video that you're watching or the Reddit post that you were reading, because other people are going to find that just like you found it, and they're going to hit the same problem you hit. So just leave your solution. Now, if it's the right solution or if it's a safe solution, who knows? But at least it can be discussed and worked through on there. Um, all right. I guess I'll show you the video game now, since that's what we're talking about. Um, I'll show it on here because I made it work for Windows and uh, now there's the music. I made it work for Windows and Android. So it's just spacebar to jump, right, left arrow, collect coins. I haven't played it in a little while. Some of the jumps are a little precise, I guess you could say. But you see how the platforms are where they're supposed to be now. You just don't see them while you're editing, and that's one of the issues I run into. See, this is one of my checkpoints that you fall back to. I think I still have it to where you lose coins if you die. Um, so the goal for this game was just a chill platformer. Let me see. Yeah, so you lose one coin. I had it set up as at first to where if you hit 0 coins, you reset. But then I was like, I don't really like that. Um, I thought it should be a little bit more fun to do. Um, I think I just hit a checkpoint here. So I put in a visible platform just to mess with the player. This is supposed to be a quick open, play a level and be done game. Oh, jumped too soon on that. I didn't want high risk, so I didn't want you to like lose a bunch of time that you've sunken into it. I just want you to be able to replay the hard parts over and over. See, there's another invisible uh, thing. I forget just because I haven't been playing this enough. You don't get a lot of momentum in the air. This is just the built-in 2D move and slide movement style, and it's a little different than conventional uh, movement like Mario and stuff, to where you can build momentum while you're in the air. See here, I set up that one as like a trick to get people to go that way. I'm kind of using the coins to lead in directions, but you can't trust them all the time. Oh, yeah, you can get a little over your head. with this game. Um, if you don't have a lot of time playing it, your timing can be off. Trying to talk while playing it is rough too. Now this is rough. This was supposed to be hard. Uh, my little brother was able to complete it. I was able to complete it, but it is a little bit of a challenge. The goal was to be able to like you can't move too much or too little and still make the jump. I don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to do that. But then you go into here, boop, 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 more, another platform, more, and then it ends over here. It's pretty straightforward. I can go over the Android upload process if y'all want me to.